Hi, my name is Marius Waldum and I'm the head of product at Working Group 2. I want to start by thanking Alan for inviting us to TED Summit and thank you for listening in on this talk. We hope that you'll reach out to us if you have any questions, input, or if you want to get involved, be it as an operator, a third-party developer, or in any other capacity. Our email address is listed in the top right corner throughout this video. Today, I'll share a few bits and pieces on the challenges of creating a multi-sided marketplace platform for telecom-enabled products. But before we get going, let me provide some context by introducing our company. Most operators run a uniquely configured core network. A simplification of that looks something like this. With this kind of setup, it's kind of hard to create new products, especially if you want them to scale across operators. At Working Group 2, we have abstracted the core network and utilized cloud computing to deliver it as a service to operators. This means that operators get a core network that is continuously improved, scales endlessly, and has no end of life. And on top of that, makes it possible to create an ecosystem of products that scales across operators. And that is, of course, the topic of this talk. Let me just start with clarifying what I mean by product. What I do not mean is marketing gimmicks, price plans, or bundles. What I'm referring to is technology-driven products that rely on telecom infrastructure. A great product has 4 components. It's valuable, it's easy enough to use for that value to be realized, it's technically feasible to build and maintain, and the economics make sense. Well, back to the platform strategy. For us, creating a marketplace platform isn't a goal in and of itself, but what we see is that subscribers have a limited range of user-friendly products that they can choose from. A phone subscription has become a utility. It's probably been so for many years already. One could argue that it doesn't really matter which operators you choose. And we also see that operators struggle with differentiation. The reason why is complex, but we think that the main reason is that most operators run a uniquely configured core network, which makes it difficult to test products early and often during development, and very difficult to scale products across operators, so the economics doesn't really work. On top of this, we don't think that we, operators, or any other player has the insights, creativity, or capacity to create enough products to really make a difference for a lot of people. To change this, we need to get a lot of people involved. Developers must be enabled to create products, operators need help to take these products to market, and subscribers must have a way to add and manage products for themselves. So, to make this happen, together with a community of operators, developers, and subscribers, we're building a product ecosystem. We believe that people should be able to add different products to their subscription, just like they add apps to their smartphone. So, third-party developers, they can register for free at the Working Group 2 developer portal. They can register their organization, input their company info, and invite team members to join them. There, they will get a Getting Started guide and documentations on our APIs and how to use them. Our APIs let the developer listen to all sorts of events occurring in the network, access relevant metrics time series, send text and media messages to and from anyone, fetch audio files from recorded messages, and user tokens to allow the end user to give third-party products permission to do whatever it is that they are supposed to do. Once they have done that, they can submit their product for review by us, and once it's approved, it will be available for operators in what we call console. Every operator on our platform gets the Working Group 2 console included for free. Console let the operator view, configure, and manage settings for subscriptions. And when a new product or a change to an existing product is approved by us, it will appear in console. This means that the operator will get all the information they need so they can provide marketing and support to products if they want to. In addition to that, we provide one more thing. We call it storefront. This is where subscribers can find products and add them to their subscriptions. Every operator on our platform gets such a storefront in their own branding, included for free. So these are the sides of our platform. An operator branded storefront for subscribers, console for operators to manage subscriptions and products, and the developer portal for third-party developers to create and monetize products. So what can be built in this platform? Let's get concrete. The first product exclusively built on our public APIs is already here, and we call it VoiceBox. In the top right corner you can see a link to a YouTube demo where we cover the end user functionality and a technical walkthrough that explains exactly how this product was built. The short story in VoiceBox is that the subscriber adds the product to their subscription, and once they do, they will receive voicemail messages as speech-to-text transcripts on SMS and audio recordings as MMS. They no longer need to call the voicemail number and use the awkward dial pad menu. Now, this isn't a groundbreaking product by any measure, but it does demonstrate that it is possible to build a valuable product that scales across operators. But what really excites us is what other people will build. Imagine what you can do when you combine machine learning, voice recognition, analytics, and IoT functionality with events occurring in the network, metrics time series, the ability to send SMS and MMS to and from anyone, subscription profiles, and audio files from recording messages. We want to get third-party developers engaged to build products that can be really valuable, such as group numbers, calendar integrations, and assistant-like products. That being said, it's borderline arrogant of us to even try to predict what people will build in the future. But what we do know is that we give them access to technology that can enable real creativity. So what's going well and what's hard? Let me start with the hard things. As you may know, the primary purpose of a platform is to enable one side to create something of value and facilitate a match with the other side of the platform so that value can be realized. This is easy in theory, but hard in practice. It's the classic chicken and egg problem. Anyone who has ever created and monetized a product will tell you it's hard. Even a simple single-sided product is extremely hard. And when you try to enable a new ecosystem through a platform, you have multiple different roles that interact with each other. And as we try to illustrate here, it gets much more difficult when the number of roles increases. Decisions that are usually straightforward are no longer. We are spending a lot of time and effort on getting this right. Things like, should third-party products be branded by the developer or the operator? We think that they should be branded by the developer. Who provides support for the product when end users needs help? Who is liable if a third-party product doesn't work? What legal requirements do operators need to comply with, and how do we make sure that it's easy for developers to make sure that their product also complies? How are products monetized? What price models do we open up for? And how to deal with the refunds to subscribers? How often can a product be changed or updated? And can the operator charge subscribers more for a product than what the developer set the price to? We have figured out a lot of this already, but we're still on the discovery journey. The operators and developers we are already working with get a big say in these decisions. So what's going well? We do have the first product in place. VoiceBox is scoring really well in end user testing, and we see a strong indication that it will help operators acquire, retain, and increase ARPU for subscribers. And we also have ongoing conversations with the community, and we'll see the first few third-party products soon. If you want to get involved as an operator, as a third-party developer, or in any other way, please contact us. We would love to get in touch.